There's a service charge.
Somewhere it's not. So, on behalf of my wife and I, for coming here today to celebrate our special day with us. A lot of people have driven a long way. Morecambe, Abu Dhabi, and we really just hope that you have a lovely day. Thank you, I suppose, to my ushers. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. The jury was still out on which one is more useless, but Ben has run away with it. He called me on Thursday night and said, "Can you organise me a room?" Why? But we did have a really good time in Las Vegas, and as it's customary to give the with reluctance. The bridesmaids, Nicola, Natasha, and Natalie, you're all looking very lovely today. And I gather that you put on a brilliant handy for Hannah. I was quite relieved to hear that there were no strippers in my college anyway. I ended up with a cocktail named after me, somehow. That's great. In comparison with the ushers, you've been shining beacons. Excellent. So I'd like everyone to join me in proposing a toast to the bridesmaids. Derek and Yvonne. Another. One more. Okay. So, Derek and Yvonne, you've raised the most incredible daughter. And you've been so supportive of her. She always talks about her childhood and how she wouldn't change a single thing, except she has had to wear some disturbing. At the back, I've managed to get a picture, actually, you provided it, of Hannah wearing some brown cords. Brown dungarees. And, it's truly special, you should check it out. Unfortunately, Hannah hasn't picked up on Yvonne's panache for housework. In the Snedden household, bed sheets are ironed, and hoovering is a sort of art form. We don't even have an iron. I've seriously watched Hannah hoover around DVDs. We got cleaner. Likewise, she hasn't picked up on Derek's knowledge of technology. The day after we got Sky Plus, we were watching Manual on TV, which we do quite a lot. And it comes to half time and Hannah's a bit bored.
Understandably.
She asked me to fast forward through half time.
Understandably.
And it doesn't work like that. I know that you've always supported us so much. Everything from playing shop for hours when she was younger, driving her to gym, and talking to her when she was so homesick at university to start with. And even the other day when the drama of the table design unfolded, terrible. You were there, and I know that you always will be. Got you a gift for a joy box. It's traditional to do a toast to absent friends at weddings, at which point I can start talking about missing my mum. And I really don't want to do that because I really do believe that she was there with me today.
Yeah.
Hannah would have been a fantastic daughter-in-law and even taught you some things about bakery, which is saying a lot. And Hannah even organised for candles to be put at the front of the church so that she was really close up to the action. I know that she'd have been really proud of Dad today.
Yes, yes, she would.
Looking very proud. So impressed the way that you coped about Mum, and I don't know anyone with as busy a schedule as you. And I've been very lucky to have such supportive parents as Hannah has as well. I don't know of many dads taken a Wednesday afternoon off to go and watch their sons play rugby, or even support him when he got sent off. The situation, the ball did go out of play. And the only constructive way of dealing with it was to verbally abuse the referee. Basically, I was forcibly removed by actually one of the ushers, Tom. Tom actually managed to take me off the pitch, and Dad told me not to swear again. And then launched into an attack on the poor guy. It was okay because Mum wasn't there. She didn't see any of that. So, I'm never going to be able to repay you, not just financially. But I can only hope to be as good a dad as you've been to me. And so to my beautiful bride. God, she's
embarrassing, she wasn't.
there you go.
Send it over, Roy.
My beautiful bride, who I'm sure Derek's already said actually, she's looking stunning. Although she did actually call me the day after she tried, actually the day that she tried her dress on, to say, you're going to be a very lucky boy, I'm going to look fantastic. But she blew me away when she walked down the aisle. Looked better than Pop. As most of you know, we got engaged in New York on New Year's Eve, which I thought would be a fairly simple process, quite romantic. It turned out to be anything but. Snowstorms in England meant that the ring was actually only built the day before we left, and then we had to get through security, which I thought you just walked through, but in fact America decided that everyone should have their bags checked before you got on the plane. When I realised this, I set about sort of communicating that there was an engagement ring in my bag to the staff, and I decided that a text message was the best thing. So I wrote my text and showed it to an air stewardess, who said out loud, "What engagement ring?" I didn't hear it. She just turned around and said, "You're going to get us arrested." Like,
I thought he was joking.
yeah. And then the next person said, just looked at me blankly, so I resigned myself to proposing to her in a security queue. Unfortunately, we were searched at different tables, so she didn't find out, and I got to do it the next day in Central Park, in the snow. She didn't get long to decide because I was down on one knee and it was absolutely freezing. For God's sake, take it. Hannah said at the time, I really want to enjoy being engaged for a while and you know, not plan anything, but within an hour, one of Hannah's lists had taken place, and the provisional guest list. I think most of you made it. Biggest mistake. We decided to get married in a church, and when you do this, you have to fill out, well, we had to fill out an online questionnaire, which is a sort of Match.com compatibility test, I suppose. And you're asked, we were told a few questions, it was about 1,000. About 1,000, and you're marked across 5 or 6 categories, and you're meant to get similar results if you're compatible, but we were at opposite ends of the spectrum on almost everything. When we met the vicar who we go over the results with, he was probably going to tell us not to bother with the whole thing, to be honest. But after spending a few minutes with us, he realised that my 2% in organisation was, you know, covered by Hannah's 98% organisation, and we were a really suitable couple, and we could easily spend the rest of our lives together and get through anything and have a lot of fun with it. So here I am. About to marry having married my gorgeous girlie, and looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you. To the bride. To Mrs.
Patterson. There's a new one.
Okay, I have actually talked for too long. I'll pass you over to my best man and my brother, both making pictures. When I first met Matt, we had a common bond. We both had curly afros. That is 100% true. Now mine's all gone. Literally, he spends half an hour a day straight in the And my brother, I'm praying that he's gone against his instincts and has only limited his speech to about an hour. In Vegas, we played an epic round of golf, and Ben likened it to a Radio 5 live tour. That actually continued yesterday, but anyway, I hope that we get to eat.